Hi friends, good evening. Am I audible? Please let me know. Today we will be discussing structural analysis. In the previous class, the structural analysis, we have discussed method of sections. The same, it is the continuation of method of sections. We will see some more problems how to deal with the method of sections. So keep on chatting so that I will come to know who is there, who is not there. Good evening guys. Nirbhay Mishra, yes sir, yes, hi Nirbhay. Narendra Tarasarya, good evening, good evening. Good evening Narendra. What about the other people? Are you there? Are you there? Keep on commenting, like, share as many things to as many people as possible so that many people get advantage out of it. Hint support A, B, C, D, E. There is a hint support here. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, 20 kilonewtons here. A, B, C, D, E, F. There is a load of 20 kilonewtons here. This is 3 meters. This is 3 meters. This one is also 3 meters. Fine. So he is asking what is the force in member AB. What is the force in member AB? By using method of sections, try to solve this question. Just by using method of section. In the previous session, we have seen in the first session I have discussed method of joints and then introduction to the trusses, assumption in the trusses. In the next session I have discussed method of sections. By using the method of sections, try to find out the force in member AB. Please solve it. No one is there? Keep on sharing with as many people as guys. Only 8 people are there. At least come and say good evening here so that I will come to know whether you are there or not. Oh yeah, anonymous, good evening. height is also 3 meters, sorry, this height is also 3 meters. Find out force in member AB. What is the force in the member AB? Akash Shukla, good evening. Nirbhay Mishra said 20 kilonewtons. Anonymous is saying 20 kilonewtons. What about the other guys? What about the other guys? Fine. So, how you are going to solve these type of questions? This type method of sections, I told you method of sections. First, you have to find out the support reactions, and then you have to cut. You have to cut in such a way that not more than 3 members are cut. So, I will cut it something like this. This is 1, 1. So, if I cut it like this, if I consider left hand side, is there any support? There is no support. That means, if I just consider the left part of the section 1, 1, I will get my answer, right. I do not even have to calculate the reactions also. So, just considering the left part, considering equilibrium of LHS of section 1 1 of LHS of section 1 1 of LHS of section 1 1, what exactly I will get is CD, AD, AB. Fine, and there is a load of 20 kilonewtons here. This whole distance is 3 meters. This height is 3 meters. Fine. So, this is 3 meters. This one is also 3 meters, and this is 20 kilonewtons. This is C. This is, let us say, some FCD. This is some FAD. This is A, and this is, let us say, some FAB. I do not know the direction, I have just assumed the direction. This is D. So, if you see member AD and CD are meeting at joint D, you want only force in AB. So, directly taking moments about D, you will get the answer. So, if I take summation of moments about D equals to 0, what exactly you will get? 20 into 3 anti-clockwise, FAB into height, this is clockwise. So, I will take clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. So, 20 FAB into 3 minus FAB into 3 minus 20 multiplied with 3 equals to 0, FAB equals to 20 kilonewtons. FAB equals to 20 kilonewtons. Positive means assumed direction is correct, assumed direction is away from the joint. Away from the joint means it is tension. So, positive negative means whatever you have assumed, that is correct. If it is away from the joint, then it is tension. If it is towards the joint, it is compression. So, by just cutting the section, you will get the answer. Any doubts in this? You can ask me. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? Any doubts? Fine. The next question would be, four meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, 10 kilonewtons, 10 kilonewtons. Height is 4 meters. A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, height is also 4 meters. Now the question is, what is the force in AB? What is the force in AB? Please find out the force in this diagonal member AB. Height is 4 meters, this is 4, this is 2 meters, this is 2 meters. Just find out the force in member AB. You can use method of sections. Please find out the force in member AB. Hey, hi Nathaniel. You should say good afternoon, good evening here at least. Nearby Mishra has given the answer, 14.14 kilonewtons. What about the other guys? Give the answer. What about the other guys? Give me the answer. Only one person has given me the answer. What about the other guys? Only one person has given me the answer. What about the other guys? Give me the answer. Ha 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 ha. Only one person has given me the answer. Force in AB. Views are getting reduced. Share with as many people as possible. I don't know why you're not sharing or they're not watching. I don't know. Anyway, so we have to find out what is the force in member AB. First is find out the reactions. Directly also you can say, since the structure is symmetrical, reaction at this is hinge support and this one is roller support. Fine. If I take this as VE, VF, at hinge support there will be horizontal reaction HE. Horizontal reaction. If you see, there is no horizontal loads. In whole truss there is no horizontal loads. So you can take HE equals to 0. Anyway, if you want to find out, I can take for whole truss. For whole truss, if I take sigma Fx equals to 0, what I will get? HE equals to 0. And if I take sigma Fy equals to 0, what I will get? VE plus VF equals to 10 plus 10, right? So upwards positive, downwards negative. Okay, VE plus VF equals to 20 kilonewtons. If I take summation of moments about, F equals to 0, if I take summation of moments about F equals to 0, then what exactly is this? VE multiplied with 8 minus 10 multiplied with 6 minus 10 multiplied with 2 equals to 0. So VE is equals to 10 into 8 upon 8, that is equals to 10 kilonewtons. Substitute V equals to 10 here, Vf also you will get it as 10 kilonewtons. You can calculate like this, or structure is symmetrical. If structure is symmetrical, support reaction would be total loads by 2. So 10 plus 10 by 2, that is equals to 10. Here also it would be 10. So it's up to you how you are going to find out. Okay. Next, you want force in member AB. So consider a section. Section should be such a way that it has to cut only 3 members. Section should be such a way that it has to cut only 3 members. Fine. It has to cut only 3 members, not more than 3 members. So I am cutting 1, 2, 3 members. You can take left side or right side. So considering LHS of section 1-1, considering LHS of section 1-1, considering LHS of equilibrium of LHS of section 1-1, considering equilibrium of LHS of section 1-1, considering equilibrium of LHS of section 1-1. So what exactly you will get is considering equilibrium of section. And if you want to find out this angle, what is this angle? Tan theta. This height is 4 meters, this is also 4 meters. Tan theta equals to 4 upon 4. Tan theta equals to 4 upon 4, that is equals to 1, that means this is equals to 45 degrees. Theta equals to 45 degrees. If this is 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees. Fine. So both are 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees, and this one let us say FAB which we have to find out, and there is 10 kilonewtons like this, and there is 10 kilonewtons like this. There is a reaction of 10 kilonewtons here, and there is 10 kilonewtons like this. And this would be some FCB, I think, and this is some FAD, right? If I considering equilibrium of LHS of section 1-1, 10 like this, 10 like this, HE, that is anyway 0, FAB, FCB, FAD, right? Now, how you are going to find out FAB? FCB is also horizontal, FAD is also horizontal. FCB is also horizontal, FAD is also horizontal. So if I take sigma Fy equals to 0, forces in y direction is equals to 0. Forces in y direction equals to 0. FAB cos 45 will be upwards, 10 is downwards, 10 is upwards. So if I take upwards positive, downwards negative. Why I am taking that? Because FCB is also horizontal, FAD is also horizontal, that's why. So FAB cos 45, FAB cos 45 plus 10 minus 10 equals to 0. So FAB equals to 0. Someone has given 14.14, I don't know. This is how you are going to solve FAB, you will get it as 0. yeah, nearby I will solve the truss question which you have sent. There is no problem in that. Before that I have to solve my, I mean this class questions also, right. At the end I will solve the truss question. Any doubts in this? You can ask me. Any doubts, guys? Please go ahead and ask if you are having any doubts. Dar the salve. Dar the salve. You have cleared some message. Anyway, good evening, Darda. Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? Yeah, fine. Good. Next question is, we will go for the next question now. Force in AB equals to 0. This is a good question actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. meters and everything is 2 meters, 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 2 meters. This one is 4 meters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. F, G, H, I, J, K, and 20 kilonewtons is applied over here. So load applied over here is 20 kilonewtons. What he is asking? He is asking what is the force in AB. So what is the force in AB? What is the force in AB? This is 4 meters, 2 meters, and then he is asking what is the force in member AB. This is AB. He is asking what is the force in member AB. Please find out force in member AB. Please do that. Please do that. Please solve the question and give me the answer. What is the force in member AB? Nirbhay Mishra has given 20 kilonewtons. What about the other guys? Other guys, please keep on giving me the question answer. Share with as many people as possible. I don't know why you guys are not able to give me the answer. Any mistake from my side, or you don't understand the concept? Please let me know. I'll discuss those concepts with you once again. Not a issue at all. But don't neglect the questions. Give me the answers. teach fast. Nearby for you I can teach fast, but there are other people also, I have to wait, right? Other people are not giving me the answers. If they give me the answers, I can go with it. What happened, guys? Only Nirbhay is giving me the answer. So, if you see, if they have asked force in member AB. If you want force in member AB, what exactly you have to do? Either you can go with method of joints. If you are going with method of joints, that means you have to find out the reactions, and then you have to find out the reactions over here, and you have to find out the reaction here. So you have to find out the reactions at the supports, then you have to go for each and every joint. That is quite difficult, because at this joint, if you see how many members are meeting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 members are meeting. At each and every joint there will be 2 equations only, so it will be difficult. If you go by method of joints from the top or from the bottom also, it is quite difficult. I am not saying it's impossible. You can go by method of joints, like this is 20 kilonewtons, so in this will be 20, here it is 0, here it is 0, because there is no loads, 0, 0, then here it would be 20, here if it is 20, here it is 0, right? Force in this member will be 0, this member will be 20. Then from each and every point you have to keep on calculating it. Instead of that, the best way is by method of sections. How you are going to cut? You have to cut in such a way that truss will be divided into 2 parts and not more than 3 members, I said, right? But here what I will do is, I will cut something like this. Section 1, 1. I am cutting the section 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 members are getting cut over here. 4 members are getting cut over here. Sir, you said only 3 members should be cut. Why you are cutting 4 members? I am cutting 4 members, but if you see, 3 members are meeting at a single joint. That is a major advantage over here. BC, CD, DE. All the 3 members are passing through single joint. Fine. So since these 3 members are passing through a single joint, you can cut by 4 members. The third point I told you, the 3 members should not pass through a single point. Here these 3 members is passing, this member is not passing. So that is an added advantage over here. That's why I am cutting 4 members over here. So if you cut the 4 members over here, then and considering equilibrium of top of 1, 1. Considering equilibrium of section above 1, 1, So if I consider equilibrium of section above 1, 1, what exactly I will get? There will be 1 box. Fine. So this is FAB, this one is FBC, this one is FCD, and this one is FDE. This is D, This is 20 kilonewtons. 20 kilonewtons. F G H I J K. Fine. And this whole distance is 4 meters. This whole distance is 4 meters. And this is 2 meters. This is also 2 meters. This is 2 meters. And this one is also 2 meters. 2 meters and 2 meters. So this is how the above section of 1-1 looks like. And if I take summation of forces about D equals to 0, so summation of moments about D equals to 0. Why D? Because all these three members are passing through D. That's why. So if I take summation of forces about D, moments about D equals to 0, what I'll get? 20 into 4 clockwise, FAB into 4 clockwise. Fine. So taking summation of moments about D equals to 0, 20 multiplied with 4 plus FAB multiplied with 4 equals to 0. So FAB equals to minus 20. Minus 20 kilonewtons. Minus means assumed direction is wrong. You have assumed upward towards the joint. That is wrong. If this is wrong, this would be away from the joint. Away from the joint means tension. So what I can write is FAB equals to 20 kilonewtons tension away from the joint. So the question looks like big, but the answer is very simple. You should know where to cut. Sir, you said some points, we are going with according to that points, but this is like these are the exceptions. You can cut the 4 members here provided the other 3 members are passing through single joint. Once if you do that, then just taking the moments about D, you will get the answer. That is the major advantage of method of sections. If you go by method of joints, you have to come from the top, find out at each and every place you have to keep on finding out. That's a big procedure. This is a simple procedure. Any doubts in this? Please let me know. Any doubts? FAB, you will get it 20 kilonewtons. Any doubts? You can ask me. Since you thought you can only cut straight lines, I told you that that is not no hard and fast rule that you can cut only straight lines. Learn now. This is how you learn. You do mistakes, you learn. Tomorrow if these type of questions you get, you solve. That's it. Next is question. Next question, if I take next question, if I consider what is the force in member A, B? So I am just asking what is the force in member A, B? What is the force in member AB? Please give me the answer. What is the force in member AB? Whatever the method of joints, method of sections, whatever you want to use it and give me the answer. What is the force in member AB? Please solve it. What is the answer, guys? What is the answer, guys? Make it fast. Other people are waiting over there. Nearby Mishra is very fast actually. He is asking me to complete in a speeder rate. So it all depends upon how you are working out. Can't solve. Why? Why you can't solve? Solve it. Think. Whatever the questions I am giving, it's not lengthy, it's just the process that you have to think. Think and answer. Don't say can't solve. Don't say can't solve. Think. I don't find anything interesting today. Why? You guys are not solving the questions. That means if I give some basic questions, that is okay with you, and if I give something to think, then you people won't think. Right? Nice. It's okay. Now you can learn. See, if you see the structure is symmetrical, with respect to 20 kilometers, the structure is symmetrical on both the sides. Fine. So if structure is symmetrical, then what I can say is force in AC equals to force in CE. Since structure is symmetrical, since structure is symmetrical, I can write force in AC equals to force in CE. This is the first thing that you have to see in these type of questions. Force in AC equals to force in CE. Fine. So if force in AC equals to force in CE, now what you can do, if I take some, considering joint C, I'll take sum of the forces in y direction equals to 0. If I consider joint C, sir, you have not taught us the concept of symmetry. Now I am teaching you. Learn FAC, FC. This is 30 degrees. This is also 30 degrees. If I take summation of forces in y direction equals to 0, sigma Fy equals to 0. If I take FAC sin 30, FCE sin 30, you can write FAC sin 30, FCE sin 30 equals to 20. 20 is downwards. So FAC sin 30 plus FCE sin 30 equals to 20. FAC equals to FCE, substitute it, so I can write 2FC sin 30 equals to 20 kilonewtons, FCE equals to 20 kilonewtons. Similarly, AC is also equals to 20 kilonewtons. Positive means your assumed direction is correct. just by symmetry. From symmetry I am saying that this force in this member will be equals to force in this member, force in this member will be equals to force in this member. That is the meaning of it. Fine. So here force in AC, force in CE we found out. Now if I take joint A, considering joint A, this is 30 means this would be 60, this is also 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees. Fine. So if I take joint A, how many members are meeting over there? AB, AC, AF. If I take joint A, how many members are meeting over there? AB, AC, AF. Fine. And AC, I think you got away from the joint, right? Yeah, away from the joint is AC. This is away from the joint, 30 degrees. AB, assume AB something like this, FAB, this is also some 30 degrees, this is A, this is FAF, let us say. Okay. Now at this joint, if I take summation of forces in x direction, there will be AB and AC only, AB and AC, there will not be any AF. So if I take summation of forces in x direction equals to 0, FAC cos 30, it will be like this, FAB cos 30 will be like this. So if I take rightwards positive and leftwards negative, FAB minus FAB cos 30 equals to or plus FAC cos 30 equals to 0. So from this FAC equals to FAB, so FAB equals to 20 kilonewtons. Positive means you have assumed, your assumed direction is correct, your assumed direction is towards the joint, towards means it is compression. Positive negative means assumed direction is correct, towards the joint means compression, away from the joint means tension. From the starting I was saying this. So the first thing you have to look in this question is structure is symmetrical. Since structure is symmetrical, this is a new concept. The structure is symmetrical, so force in this member will be equals to force in this member. Based on that, I have considered equilibrium of joint C and I have considered equilibrium of joint A. Here method of sections, method of joints, this is how you are going to solve these type of questions. I think this 15 marks in engineering services question, 15 marks, 5 minutes answer. Idea is to think. I always say think. Thinking will give you better marks. You have to think for 2 to 3 minutes, it's okay. Then you will get the, you can solve the question in 2 to 3 minutes. It's very, there are some, if you ask me the question is lengthy, that is not tough. The question you have to think for more time and solve it in 2 times, that is it. 2 minutes, that is the tough question. Anyway, this is how you are going to solve this. Any doubts? Any doubts you can ask me. Any doubts, please ask in the comment section. Any doubts? Any doubts? Clear? Nirbai, is it clear to you? Any doubts? Is it clear? Any doubts? Clear, clear, fine. Now are there some more questions? I'll see if there are any questions, I'll discuss that. Fine. I'll discuss the question, whatever the question the nearby was asking me. Actually that is not truss nearby, I think it's frame. For frame, if you want to solve this question, so indirectly like method of sections, I am closing today. I am solving some of the questions that is asked by students nearby and other guys. Where it is that question? Nearby has asked me this question. I think where did he shared me that? So the question is something like this. This is GATE 2020 question. For this you should know the principle of virtual work nearby. I hope you know that concept. If you don't know that concept, this question is difficult to solve. This cannot be solved by trusses, because in the question you can see the question he said, I think it's frame, it's not truss. This is frame concept. This generally was solved from principle of virtual work actually. This is also 10 kilonewtons. This is also 10 kilonewtons. 10 kilonewtons. 10 kilonewtons. 10 kilonewtons. This is also 10 kilonewtons. This is also 10 kilonewtons. Fine. R I N J K P S Q M L. Fine. L. Now, and he has given this distance as 1 meter. This is L. The distances are given something like this. This is 1. This is also 1. This is 1. This is also 1. This is 1. This is also 1. 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. Fine. Now what he is asking to find out the question is joints I, J, K, L, Q and M of the frame shown in the figure are pins. Joints I, J, K, L, Q, M of frame shown in the figure of frame shown in the figure are pins. These are pins. Continuous members IQ and IJ are connected through pin at N. Continuous members IQ and IJ are connected. IQ and IJ are connected through a pin at N. Continuous members JM and KQ are connected by continuous members JM and KQ are connected through a pin at P. Fine. The frame has hinge supports at joints R and S. The frame has hinge supports. At joints R and S. Fine. The loads acting at joints I, J, K are along negative y direction. The loads acting at joints I, J and K are along negative y direction. And loads acting at joints L and M are positive y direction. Loads acting at L and M are along positive y direction or along positive x direction Fine. So he is asking what is the horizontal reaction at S. What is the horizontal reaction at S? So anyway, this is a frame that is given to you. He is asking what is the horizontal reaction at S. Horizontal reaction at S. HS. He is asking this. Fine. This is a frame. This is not truss. In the question itself, they have mentioned this is a frame. You can't do this by method of joints or method of sections. You have to either use strain energy method or you have to use principle of virtual work. Okay. So Nirbhai, is this the question that you have asked me? Is this the question, Nirbhai, that you have asked me? Is this a question nearby that you have asked me? Fine. Okay, this is the question that was asked by our friend nearby. This is a frame. This is not truss. You can't solve this by method of sections or method of joints. Actually, what he is saying, these are just pins. These are just pins and these are pins. So it's like pin jointed only. And if you see the number of members also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 members. Number of joints, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fine. So 12 members, 10 joints is equals to 10, members equals to 12. So if you use this m minus 2j minus 3 also dsi, that is 12 minus 2 into 10 minus 3, that is 12 minus 20 minus 3, 17, that is minus 5. So DSE, external indeterminacy, if you calculate external indeterminacy, considering it as truss, if you calculate, here it will be 2, here it will be 2. So generally what you will say is, sir, 2 plus 2, that is 4, number of reactions is 4, number of equilibrium equations is 3, DSE equals to 1, ds equals to DSE plus DSI, 1 minus 5, that is, I will say it as minus 4. So this is unstable structure, but this whole analysis is wrong because this is not truss, it is a frame. Remember, this is a frame. Okay. So for these type of questions, it is a good question that was asked in 2020, that generally the concept of principle of virtual work done I used to teach in steel, that is also for plastic moment capacity. But here this question opened eyes for many people that you can use principle of virtual work for this also. So what exactly we have done here is, so initially how this will be solved is, we'll give an angular displacement of theta for member Ri and Rl, giving angular displacement, angular displacement theta for members Ri and Rl, giving angular displacements theta for the member Ri and Rl. So just provide something like this. Fine. Here also I am providing an angular displacement. Fine. So I am providing an angular displacement like this. Then what happens is, this will continue like this also, like this will go like this. Joint N will move something like this. Joint N will move something like this. Next, joint J will move something like this. Fine. So joint P will move something like this. Fine. Now finally joint S, joint K, joint M, joint S. What is principle of virtual work? Work done by the external forces is equals to work done by the internal reactions. Principle of virtual work, work done by external loads is equals to work done by internal reactions. Work done by external loads equals to work done by internal reactions. Here the external loads will be, these are the external loads, 10, 10, 10, external loads 10 here, 10 here. Internal reactions would be here the reaction HR, HS, there HS, something like that. Fine. So this is the idea. Any doubts up to here? Just tell me if you are having any doubts up to here. Any doubts up to here? Any doubts up to here? Internal in the sense, fine, because here, because of the loads, the reactions are developed here. That's why this is considered as work done by internal forces. That is the meaning of it. Internal means you should not consider that work done by the forces in the members. That is like reactions are developed because of the loads. This is action, this is reaction. So reactions are considered as internal and load is considered as external. Load is considered as external. That is the meaning of it. Fine. Now if this is theta, or let us say whatever it is, then what would be the horizontal displacement? Horizontal displacement would be how much? What would be the horizontal displacement? If you are displacing by a member theta and this is 1 meter, the horizontal displacement, can I write it as 1 times theta? This horizontal movement I'll remove the loads, don't worry about the loads, I'll draw it at the ends so that it will not be clumsy. This is I, this is L. R, I, J, K cube, right? This is K. Everything is 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, right? So if I am giving angular displacement of theta, what would be the horizontal movement of I and L? Horizontal movement of I and L would be 1 times theta, right? Horizontal movement would be, because the distance is 1, this would be 1 times theta. Similarly, n will be moved by, if distance is 2 meters, so this will move by an amount of 2 times theta. Are you getting it? So that means how exactly I'll show this is, if this is theta, this is theta, what would be this distance? I am asking. This is theta, what would be this distance? Horizontal movement. I am talking about horizontal, not vertical. If this is theta, if this is theta, this, how much would be this distance? Right? Horizontal distance, that would be 1 times theta. So this I can write it as 1 times theta, 1 times theta. So if this is moved by 1 times theta, this and from here to here, if you see, this whole pin will move by an amount of total distance is 2 meters. So this distance would be 2 times theta, right? This distance would be 2 times theta. Similarly, if I ask this joint 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is 3 meters. So this distance would be 3 times theta. This distance also would be 3 times theta. Similarly, HP, I mean horizontal movement of P, this distance would be 4 times theta, because theta, 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 4 theta. Fine. And then this joint will move by 5 times theta. This is 5 times theta. This is also 5 times theta. And finally, this reaction, this will move by total distance is 6. So this is 6 times theta. So if I try to write delta HI equals to delta HL equals to theta, delta HI HL equals to theta, delta, next one is delta N equals to 2 theta, delta HN is 2 theta, JQ is 3 theta, delta HN equals to 2 theta, delta HJ equals to delta HQ equals to 3 theta, delta HP equals to 4 theta, delta HK equals to delta HM equals to 5 theta, delta HS would be equals to 6 theta. So these are the displacements. Just because of providing an angular displacement of theta at members Ri and RL, horizontal displacements would be here it is 1 theta. Why it is 1 theta? Since this is theta, right? I am providing a horizontal displacement, this is by theta. How much this will move? So this, if it is 1 meter, this will move by 1 times theta. That is the meaning of it. Any doubts in this? You can ask me. Any doubts in this? Only in horizontal displacements, be very much clear. Since this is theta, I am taking this as 1 time theta. Any doubts? Please ask me. Any doubts? Please ask me. Any doubts? Any doubts? Please go ahead and ask me. Please go ahead and ask me. Any doubts? Clear? Fine. Since the whole distance is 5 meters, this is 5 theta, whole distance is 6 meters, this movement would be 6 theta, simple, okay. You are just pulling it like this. This is horizontal displacement. Now, if I talk about vertical displacement, vertical displacement at each and every place will be same. If this is theta, if you can see, this is theta, this is moving like this, right? This will also be moving like this, this will also be moving like this. At each and every point, they have not given us what is the vertical distance, but if you see symmetrically with respect to this line, all the points are at equal distance. This point is also equal distance, this point is also equal distance, this point is also at equal distance. Are you getting it? From this line, see, from this point, if you see this point is at 1 meter, this point is at 2 meters. So here it is 1 theta, 2 theta, 3 theta, 4 theta, 5 theta, 6 theta. But with respect to this line, this joint or this joint is symmetrical, right. So that means with respect to line drawn at horizontally, this is symmetrical. So here if you see, vertical displacement would be theta, here also the vertical displacement would be theta, here also the vertical displacement would be theta, here also the vertical displacement is theta, here also it is theta, here also it is theta. Everywhere it would be theta only. Why? Because this is symmetrical. This is symmetrical. In the question also, I think the distance is given. Is the distance given? Yeah, vertical distance is given to you. This is 1 meter, this is also 1 meter. Since this is 1 meter, this is also 1 meter, this is 1 meter, this is also 1 meter. So if this is theta, the vertical distance will be same, theta, 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 theta everywhere. So if I try to write, what would be the vertical distance? Vertical delta Vi is equals to delta VL equals to delta Vj equals to delta Vq equals to delta Vk, that is equals to delta Vm. Everything would be equals to theta. Everything is theta, 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 theta. Fine. So this will move by theta, this will also move by theta, this is also move by theta, everything is theta because this is theta, simply this is theta. So that is why you will get every vertical distance is theta, because this is 1 meter. So because of angular displacement of theta, there will be movement of theta. Now you got vertical displacements, you got horizontal displacement. Now I will try to draw the loads. If I try to draw the loads, here it is 10, here also it is 10, here also it is 10, here it is 10, here also it is 10, 10 kilonewtons, 10 kilonewtons, 10, 10, 10. So if we want to find out what is the work done by external loads, 10 is vertical direction, theta is also moving like this. So 10 times theta, load multiplied with displacement is the work done. 10 times theta, 10 times theta, 10 times theta. And if you see here it is horizontal movement, 10 times theta, and here it would be 10 times 5 theta. Load multiplied with displacement in the direction of the load. So 10 times 5 theta. Here there is horizontal reaction, I am taking it like this, Hs multiplied with 6 theta. Hs multiplied with 6 theta over there. Fine. And because of horizontal reaction at R, there will not be any load because there is no horizontal movement over here. Fine. So by applying principle of virtual work, what I will get? Work done by external loads, 10 times theta plus 10 times theta plus 10 times theta, load multiplied with displacement in the direction of the load. Load multiplied with displacement in the direction of the load plus 10 times theta plus 10 times 5 theta. This is because of horizontal loads and this is because of vertical loads. That is equals to, by reaction, Hs multiplied with 6 theta. From this what would be Hs? You get 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 40 plus 50, 90. 90 equals to 6 times Hs. Hs equals to 90 upon 6, that is 15 kilonewtons. So here also idea is thinking. Thinking is very much important. Yeah, if you ask me, I will be honest with you, I never taught this concept in the class for students. It is a new concept. Not only, see, maximum I might cover as many people as possible in the India. Many people won't discuss this, even for the engineering services. The principle of virtual work done, we always actually discuss in the steel structures, but it's a good question. If you just think for some point of time, you will be able to solve this question. So yeah, Hs equals to 15 kilonewtons. The idea is simple. Principle of virtual work done by external loads equals to virtual work done by internal reactions. So this is how you just have to find out the displacements. If this is theta, horizontal displacement would be theta and vertical displacement will also be theta. That is the meaning of it. Any doubts you can ask me. Any doubts? Very much clear, like if this is the line and the horizontal distance is 1 meter and vertical distance, if it is 1 meter, horizontal distance and vertical distance both are 1 meter, then if I am providing a theta like this, I will zoom it. If I am providing a theta like this, what would be the horizontal displacement, what would be the vertical displacement? What would be the vertical displacement, what would be the horizontal displacement? If this is 1 meter, this is 1 meter, what would be the vertical displacement and what would be the horizontal displacement? If they ask, we should be able to calculate. Fine. So since this is 1 meter, this would be 1 times theta. The horizontal displacement would be 1 times theta, and since this is also 1 meter, this will also be 1 times theta. The movement is 1 times theta. It's based upon the symmetry only. Fine. So if you are rotating it by this, it will go like this. So what would be this movement, this distance? This distance you will calculate like 1 theta, 1 theta. I hope now it is clear. Fine. So this is how you solve this question. Any doubts? Nearby, any doubts? No? Clear? Fine. Thank you. Next, I think Nathaniel or Anonymous has asked me a question. I think Anonymous has asked me a question. Yeah, I have that question with me. 2021 Truss question, right? Yeah. 2021 Truss question people have sent me in the Telegram. Nathaniel D'Souza, I think. D'Souza Nathaniel. These type of questions were solved in the class itself. Anyway, so there is a cable like this. There is a cable like this. And then there will be a cable like this. Fine. Ten kilonewtons, and this one is 12 kilonewtons, and this one is 1 meter. Now is it clear, guys? Now is it clear? Hello, hello, hello. Now is it clear? Number of views got reduced like anything just because I don't know why. Now is it clear, Anonymous? Hello, hello, hello. Now is it clear? Now is it clear? Hello. Now is it clear? Fine. Now he is asking what is tension in Fg. Idea is very simple. First we will try to find out the reactions. Reactions, let us say at E, VE, and there is some HE. At H also there would be VH and horizontal reaction H. Fine. There is VE, VE, HE, VE, HE, and there is VH and horizontal reaction HH. VE, HE, and there is VH, horizontal reaction HH. VE plus VH equals to just if I take summation of forces in y direction equals to 0, I will get VE plus VH equals to 10 plus 12, that is 22 kilonewtons. 10 plus 12, that is 22 kilonewtons. Just take moments about H is equals to 0. If I take summation of moments about H equals to 0 or if I take summation of forces in x direction equals to 0, HE equals to HH. Fine. And I will take summation of moments about H equals to 0. If I take summation of moments about H equals to 0, VE multiplied with 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6, plus HE multiplied with 1, HE multiplied with 1, VE multiplied with 6, 10 multiplied with 4 anti-clockwise, 12 multiplied with 2 anti-clockwise. Fine. So if I try to draw summation of moments about H equals to 0, VE multiplied with 6 plus HE multiplied with 1 minus 10 multiplied with 4 minus 12 multiplied with 2 equals to 0. From this what I will get 6 VE plus 1 HE equals to 40 plus 24, that is 64 kilonewtons. 40 plus 24, that is 64 kilonewtons. Fine. This is one equation. Other equation, this is a cable. Cable will not take any bending moment. Bending moment at any point in the cable is 0. If I take summation of moments about F is equals to 0 from left hand side, then what I will get? VE into 3, and this distance is given. Yeah, VE into 2 plus HE into 3. This height is given to me. That is 3 meters. Why I am taking summation of moments about F equals to 0? Because in cable will not take bending moment. Cable will take only tension. In normal homes you can see that cable, right? That cable will take only tension. It will not even take compression and it will not even take bending moment. So summation of moments about F equals to 0 from left hand side, from LHS if I take, I will get VE multiplied with 2 plus HE multiplied with 3 equals to 0. So VE equals to minus 3 by 2 HE. This is one thing. And then 6 VE plus HE is equals to 64 kilonewtons. This is another equation. 6 VE plus HE equals to 64 kilonewtons. Fine. 6 VE plus HE equals to 64 kilonewtons. VE equals to minus 3 by 2 HE plus HE equals to 64 kilonewtons. From this what you can write? 3 minus 9 minus 8 HE equals to 64. So HE equals to minus 8 kilonewtons. Minus means just assume direction is wrong, and VE is equals to minus 3 by 2 multiplied with minus 8, that is equals to minus plus 12 kilonewtons. VE is correct but HE is wrong. Assume direction is wrong. Fine. Assumed direction is wrong. Assumed direction is wrong means it is something like this in the reverse direction. Fine. That is how you will get that. Okay. I hope there are no doubts in this. Next, if I know VE and HE, can I find out reaction tension in cable EF? Right? How exactly that I will do is, if this is VE and that is HE, so for cable EF, you know VE and you know HE. Fine. VE and you know HE. Okay. So based on these two things, the resultant because of VE and HE would be something like this, and there would be how you are going to find out resultant equals to under root of VE square plus HE square. So VE is 12 square, HE is 8 square. So what would be the resultant? If I take the resultant as this one, tension in EF. Tension in EF is equals to resultant force. So resultant is under root of 12 square plus 8 square. 4 3s 4 2. So if I take 4 common, under root of 9 plus 4, that is 13. So resultant would be 4 root 13. This is how you find out 4 root 13, that is tension in EF. Tension in EF is 4 root 13. Any doubts up to here? Any doubts up to here? Hello, hello, hello. Any doubts up to here? Any doubts up to here? Hello, 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 hello. Clear? Hello. Clear, clear guys. Yeah, fine, fine, fine. Next, what is that we have to find out? We have to find out force in FG. How we are going to find out force in cable FG? how you are going to find out force in Fg. Just tell me how you are going to find out force in Fg. So if you see this TEF and there will be TFG, something like this, TFG, and there is a load of 10 kilonewtons, right? Yeah, there is a load of 10 kilonewtons here. Now let us say this is some theta 1, this is some theta 2. Fine. What we have to calculate? We have to calculate tension in Fg. We know theta 1. What is theta 1? Theta 1, tan theta 1. If I take this as some theta 1, this is theta 1, tan theta 1 equals to 3 by 2. From this, theta 1 can be calculated as tan inverse of 3 by 2. And do you know theta 2? Theta 2? You don't know theta 2. Fine. You don't know theta 2 here. So how you are going to find out? We have to find out force in Fg, and we also have to find out what is theta 2. So if I take summation of forces in y direction equals to 0, what I will get? Fine. So this will be like this only, because it is always tension, and here it is, here it would be away, here it would be away, like this. Fine. So TEF cos theta 1 equals to TFG cos theta 2, that is, if I take sigma fx equals to 0, TEF cos theta 1 equals to TFG cos theta 2. If I take sigma fy equals to 0, TEF sin theta 1, TEF sin theta 1 will be like this, and then TFG sin theta 2 will be downwards. So minus TFG sin theta 2, and 10 is also downwards. So TFG cos theta 2, TFG sin theta 2 will be downwards. So minus TFG sin theta 2 plus or minus 10 I can write, minus 10 equals to 0. So the two equations that you will get is TEF sin theta 1 equals to TFG sin theta 2 plus 10, and then TEF cos theta 1 equals to TFG cos theta 2. Fine. What is TEF? You got 4 root 13, right? 4 root 13, and sin theta 1, this would be 3 upon under root of 3 square plus 2 square, that is 13. So that is minus 10 equals to TFG sin theta 2, and then TEF cos theta 1, 4 root 13 multiplied with 2 upon root 13 equals to TFG cos theta 2. So root 13, root 13, root 13, 12 minus 10, it is 2, and this is 8. If I square and add, under root of 2 square plus 8 square equals to under TFG sin square theta plus TFG cos square theta. What is TFG sin square theta plus TFG cos square theta? That is equals to TFG. So TFG would be equals to 2 into under root of 1 plus 4 square, that is 2 root 17. TFG equals to 2 root 17. This is how you are going to find out the answer. I am solving it lengthy. Actually, I solved this question. You can see the video in Gate Academy afternoon session question, I think. So I have solved the same question over there. So you can see that. So answer is 2 root 17. Any doubts in this? 4, 3 is 12 minus 10, that is 2. 4 into 2, that is 8. TEF cos theta 1, cos theta 2, TEF sin theta 1, sin theta 2. Fine. So reaction at the support, based on that you will get the answer. This is how you are going to find out the things. Any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts? Clear? Fine. So with this, I am closing this session, and tomorrow we will see. I will let you know whether the class will be there or not. And yeah, till that time, this is Karthik Mandalapu. Good night. Bye bye. Any doubts? Any doubts? Fine, guys. Good night then. Bye bye.